Now, you've asked me, does NATO engage with the intelligence communities of its member nations in order to address enabling behaviours such as terrorist financing? Well, the answer is yes and no. Yes, NATO engages with the intelligence services of its member nations to look at terrorism and to look at enabling factors. But since NATO reform, the alliance no longer looks at terrorism finance. This is left to those better qualified and with more appropriate strengths. Now, those would be predominantly the Financial Action Task Force, FATF, and the Egmont Group of Financial Intelligence Units, the FIUs, and, of course, the IMF. And that's sensible. NATO has no contact with banks, central banks or other banks, and nor do we have contact with ministries of finance, ministries of interior or justice, which are the relevant national authorities. So NATO is better value for nations if it focuses on our areas of strength. NATO itself has no intelligence collection resources or assets of its own. The only exception is when it has a mission in theatre and therefore has a privileged and often unique view of the situation. But NATO has, on an everyday basis, institutionalised relations with the civilian and military agencies, intelligence agencies of the alliance. The Military Intelligence Committee and the Civilian Intelligence Committee both meet under NATO's Intelligence Steering Board. I think I'd like to add that intelligence at NATO is at the strategic level. Tactical level intelligence is only of use to NATO as part of an operation. We're not a law enforcement agency, and we have no role in the domestic police affairs of allies.